Tonight my heart moves quietly through the shadows, holding your memory close, like a fragile light that refuses to fade. Every breath feels gentler than before, yet heavier too, as if longing has learned how to live softly inside my chest. Without breaking it completely, I sit here in the calm, listening to thoughts that whisper your name tenderly, without permission, without pause, without fear. Your absence rests beside me like a familiar companion, one that does not speak but still understands the language of my soul, the ache, the hope, the unspoken yearning. Sometimes I think of the way your presence shaped my world, how your silence carried meaning, how your gaze held warmth, even when words fell short and time felt fragile. The memory of you still lingers in corners of my mind, places where light never fully leaves, where your smile lives quietly, untouched by distance, untouched by time, untouched by the slow unraveling of days. Tonight I close my eyes gently, letting the night hold me softly as I drift through thoughts of us, of moments that lived like small miracles inside. My heart, your name rises again and again, like waves that touch the shore, only to return with deeper force, carrying stories I have never told, carrying feelings I barely understand. The wind hums through the silence, wrapping itself around me like arms that once offered comfort, like hands that once held my world steady. I breathe softly, letting the quiet sink deeper into my soul, letting your memory rest where pain turns to warmth, where longing becomes peace, where love survives even in absence. Tonight I realize that the heart remembers more than the mind ever could. It holds the truth gently, even when life tries to blur the edges of what once was. Your presence stays with me still, not in form, not in sound, but in essence, pure and unwavering, a quiet flame, burning softly through every hour of this endless night. Tonight I feel the quiet growing deeper inside me, carrying truths I never said aloud to anyone except the silent hours of darkness. The wind moves through open spaces softly, touching memories I buried long ago, thinking time would hide their weight from me, but memory returns like waves, soft, slow, persistent, always finding ways to reach my heart, even when I do not call for them. I sit still, listening for your voice in shadows, in corners, in echoes that drift through rooms you once filled warmly. I close eyes, feeling something like longing rising slowly through silence, carrying your name gently toward places I cannot escape anymore. Your absence holds a power that feels ancient, quiet, steady like a mountain, standing through storms without breaking once. I breathe deep, letting night's soft rhythm guide me through thoughts I kept hidden behind my ribs for years. Every heartbeat whispers a memory of you. Soft, simple, painful, always waiting quietly to rise when night turns still. I find traces of us in air, in wind, in silence, in everything that remains unspoken tonight. My hands rest on knees, thinking of how yours fit perfectly between them in moments now lost, forever now. The room glows with dim light falling over walls that remember your shadow better than my heart remembers mine. I reach out to nothing but air, hoping somehow your warmth might linger, even faint, even forgotten, even distant. But emptiness stays, holding me with arms I cannot push away, cannot fight, cannot silence anymore tonight. I tell night small stories of you, stories built from seconds we shared in places I still walk through alone now. I speak softly with hope that stars above us hear me. Carry words to wherever your footsteps wander now. I imagine skies above you matching mine, filled with soft clouds and quiet winds drifting past windows. You stand beside, maybe, if you pause for even one breath. I wonder if memory touches you with gentle hands shaped like mine. I wonder deeply if nights feel heavy for you the way they feel for me. Every time silence grows, the hours stretch, are wide, endless waiting for meaning, for clarity, for peace, for anything that softens the ache, but ache remains steady, sure, unmoving, like a truth I cannot rewrite, erase, or leave behind now, even though you left quietly, slowly, without noise, without warning, without speaking the goodbye I needed. I still hold your memory with care, with tenderness, with softness only love can give, even long after loss. I know well, your absence shaped me, taught me, carved me into someone who feels deep truths without fear. I stare long at night, wondering why some loves stay strong beyond time, beyond reason, beyond hope, beyond reunion. Maybe this is love in truth, a flame that burns without needing to return or fade. Maybe longing is simply proof that what lived between hearts was real, pure, quiet, unchanged still. My breath slows as night's deep shadow wraps gently around me, carrying whispers. Your memory still gives my soul. I learn slowly that absence is not end always, but space where love continues silently, softly, deeply, through years. I stay awake, thinking how your presence would change.